Grace and peace to you. This is yours truly again coming at you. Just want to share with you 5 things that I did to become successful, which I really mean being significant. You could be successful without being significant, but if you're significant, you are successful. And so first, just give you a little background about myself. I'm a high school dropout, never completed high school, former gang member. I'm a pastor, been pastor for 27 years. Charity Apostolic Church, started in 1995, pastoring. Got in church in 1984, December the 5th of 1984. 22 and a half years old. And life has been a journey for me, and appreciate and thankful for all the things that God has done for me, because only He could have done it, right? Because as you know, my background, a black man with no education, and former gang member, and have somewhat of a criminal record. Of course, as juvenile, I have a criminal record, done time as juvenile. Then as an adult, never been to prison, but I've done county time, and that gave me a record also. And so, my success, cannot be based on the stories I tell, right? Because I never been to prison, anything like that, so can't tell those kind of stories. But the success I want to share with you today is what I've done, in my life, and you could do the same thing. If I can do it, anyone can do it, right? To be successful. I believe Earl Nightingale said that success is the progressive realization of a worthy ideal, right? So whatever your goal is, whatever you tend to be and do, and if you're moving towards it and doing it, then you are successful. But we just don't want to be successful. We want to be significant. We want to be able to make a difference in other people's lives. So one of the things that I found, I stumbled upon this, and you hear people talk about it all the time about follow your passion. So number one, first thing I did, which was not a guideline, a guide I was following, a chart I was following, or went to a seminar and someone told me, hey, follow your passions and success will come. Nothing like that. It was more so just a passion of mine, right? I have a deep passion to work in the community, to work with gangs and gun violence prevention, criminal justice reform, a lot of these different things, along with being a pastor. Because when, I know who I am, my call is to be a pastor, but what do I do as a pastor? Right? Of course, you preach the word and minister to people who want to see people get saved. But specifically, myself as a pastor, what do I do? I know who I am, but what do I do? What is a specific passion that I have? And my passion was to help other people. And so, I heard someone say, I can't remember who said it. It said, if you do more work than what you get paid for, eventually you'll get paid for more than what you work for, right? And that's very true, because when you have a passion, most of the time you do it for free or at no charge, because it's something that you love to do. You love working with people, you love helping people. But when you go out there and start working on your passion and doing with your passion, especially if it's a call that is in alignment with what God wants you to do, what God called you to do, right? Because we're called, but we're called to do something. And if you're in alignment with God and what God has called you to do within that passion, then God is going to bless you, and God is going to open up doors for you. And I most definitely can say that the Lord has most definitely opened up doors for my passion, because I was not seeking money, fame, popularity, or anything like that. I just wanted to help people. I wanted to be in the background and didn't want to have any attention drawn to myself. But the opposite happened, and through that, I ended up forming an organization, right? And now that organization, I employ 10 people in that organization, growing every day. Opportunities just poured into my lap. I didn't chase money. I didn't chase opportunities. I didn't chase business deals. It chased me down and found me, because I was doing what I was supposed to do. I was in my lane, working on my passion, and it just came to me. I didn't have to beg. I didn't have to compromise who I am. I didn't have to lower my standard or compromise my integrity, right? Because a lot of people do that for money, for business and success and things like that. They'll sell themselves out for whatever they need to do. And so, you know, actually I'm like really not liked, right, on a national and a statewide and a county and city level, because I don't kiss people's butt. And I'm gonna do what I'm gonna do, and whether people like it or not, you can't stop me, because God is on my side. So I would say, you know, the first thing I did, you know, to become the success that I am today, and I'm still thriving, man. The best is yet to come for me. But I just want to share this with you while I'm on this journey, right? So follow your passion, right? And the other thing you have to do when you follow your passion and whatever work you want to do, you have to master your craft. And that comes with self-development. You know, you have to work on yourself every day, right? Educating yourself, learning your field, becoming the best at your field. You become that expert, right, in your field. You're gonna have a lot of experts out there, but you could be the best you, the best version of yourself. And people will notice that and see that, right? And it comes to you if you do that. So that was number 2. Number 3 was get a coach or a mentor or someone to support and guide you while you're going along the way. You know, I'm well established and still got a lot of growth to do, but well established. And the reason why is because I've had some powerful coaches and mentors in my life, right? Some of my main mentors were millionaires, right? Some of my coaches and mentors that I have now are people part of powerful organizations, right? And that have huge contracts and things. So you learn a lot, and they coach you, they support you, and they guide you and show you how to run a successful business, how to run a successful organization, right? And that's very important when you get in this field, because people want to know that you know what you're doing. And so get you a coach, get you a mentor, get somebody. You know, you become like the 5 people that you're surrounded by, from what I'm told, and I believe that. So get around people who are going somewhere, right? Not people who are just pretending to be going somewhere. Remember, social media is not a real place. So on YouTube and all these other different places, you know, people that put on a persona like there's something when they really nothing, right? And so get out there, get you a coach, get you a mentor, and do that. Number 4 is stay focused and work hard. Stay focused and work hard, because as you discover your passion and you master your craft, you get coaches and mentors and people to guide you and support you. You have to stay focused if you really want to see success. You have to work hard. And when I say work hard, I do not mean you out there in the trenches digging ditches and sweating hard all day long or what have you. But what I mean by working hard is you're dedicated, you're sold out to the work that you're doing. If that means getting up at 3 in the morning and stand up till 1 or 2 in the morning, getting 3 or 4 hours sleep just to get things done. Now, I'm not telling you to get 3 or 4 hours sleep, because you should get your 7 to 9 hours of sleep every day. But sometimes it requires sacrifice when you want to be successful and you want to build something. And so that's what I mean by work hard at it. You know, get at it and do what you need to do, and put all your might, all your strength, all your soul into what you're doing. Don't do anything half-heartedly or half-stepping. Do it wholeheartedly, be totally committed to it, and you'll see that things will work for you. And then last but not least, live below your means as you climb in the chart of success, because a lot of temptations come out there to go get that fancy house, that fancy car, the fancy clothes, and all those type of things. And then what end up happening is, you know, you miss out on investing in your business, your organization, in yourself. You end up struggling, right? To pay your bills, and then that causes you to compromise yourself in some kind of way. But live below your means so that you can invest in yourself, invest in your organization and your business, right? Invest in things like myself with stocks and in gold and in silver, and you're able to save money, right? Because the way you build wealth, you got to save. The way to truly be successfully financially, you got to save. The way to really run a successful business, you got to invest in it. So that would be the last thing that I would say is live below your means so you can save and invest. And excuse me looking down because I wrote these down so I wouldn't, as I was thinking about it, I didn't want to forget about it. So do that, right? And you will be successful, right? I'm not talking about, you know, whatever it is that you want to do. Let me just put it this way. Whatever you want to do, if you do these 5 things, you will meet success. You will see it. All right, God bless you.